Call him. Bring him to me.
Yes.
I'ma beat your ass. What is happening, Magnus? So, I've been asked by several people to talk about this. Henry Cavill's unmade Man of Steel 2 details revealed by Mission Impossible 8 director Christopher McQuarrie. He has broken his silence on the scrapped Man of Steel 2 project with Henry Cavill. While promoting Mission Impossible: The Final Reckoning, the director revealed how the film would have opened and shared new insights into his planned Superman movie that never happened. Okay. Christopher McQuarrie reveals how his Man of Steel with Henry Cavill would have begun. During the promotion of the recently released movie, he revealed a few details about his unproduced Man of Steel 2 film. Speaking on the Happy, Sad, Confused podcast, McQuarrie was asked about the pitch he made for Superman. While the director didn't reveal the story, he teased it was effing good. Later in the interview, he described how his movie would have opened and set up the rest of the story. Well, he's a good director. I would just have to take his word at it for it being effing good. McQuarrie said the first 5 minutes of Superman's movie would have been like Pixar's Up. Okay, so you've got the silent telling of of why we are where we are at this moment type of thing. McQuarrie said the first 5 minutes of the Superman movie was like Pixar's Up. It was a sequence with no dialogue and covered that character. He explained the scene would have revealed exactly what made Superman tick. Exactly what Superman was most afraid of, which is Doomsday, and why Superman made the choices that he made. I say that because if you read the Injustice comic books, the Joker used that gas on him, right? And he ended up seeing Doomsday, and that's the reason why he killed who he killed, because he thought that person was Doomsday. It was a modified fear toxin or something like that, right? McQuarrie said the project was developed after Mission Impossible Fallout, with both Superman and Green Lantern stories in development. Okay. Henry had a take on that, and I suddenly realized how these two characters had these amazing similarities, which also allowed for amazing conflict and an amazing universe-expanding resolution, he stated. He also revealed a few details about his version of Green Lantern and how it would have focused on the limitations of the character's powers. Warner Bros. Reportedly approached McQuarrie again after Cavill returned in Black Adam. Okay. However, those plans were changed after James Gunn was hired to run DC Studios along with Peter Safran. Yeah, Gunn got rid of Cavill. That's true. So, Gunn later went on to write and direct his own Superman movie, which is set to release July 11th. As a result, Cavill exited the role and McQuarrie's version was shelved. Reflecting on the scrapped film, McQuarrie said, "It would have been epic. The scale of the movie would have been absolutely extraordinary." His comments provided by a rare glimpse into the alternate direction for Superman in the DCU, which was never taken. Very, very interesting. I guess we'll never know. I think that a huge portion of the fans would have wanted Zack back to direct that. But if we were going to get a Man of Steel 2, I think we would have wanted it just to see what they could do with it. You know, Black Adam had a very similar look to Zack's films. So did Wonder Woman. No, the first Aquaman didn't. No. Neither one of the Aquamans did. Aquaman was a good film. Man. I got that on 3D. Anyway, I guess we'll never know. I guess we'll never know at this point. You know, it is what it is. But yeah, I was listening to a guy today that said that James Gunn is shown in certain quotes as saying that he hasn't liked any of the Batmen that he's seen on film. And the only one that he has liked was Clooney's. If that statement is true, I think you know just what type of Superman we're going to get. Post your comments down below. Let me know what you all thought. If you enjoyed my thoughts on this, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, and share. And tell me what you think on these events. 10 million subscribers. Woo!